been a while since I made one of these. Fancy and I are out here on a walk on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is the first day that it's been like really nice all day long this year. It's warmed up a couple of days, but it's just been wet and just after it rained and still a little bit chilly. But this is nice, t-shirt weather. Well, you know, I learned something today. I learned about something today that I've done it before, but I didn't know what it was called. And it is called weaponized curiosity. It's a fascinating thing. And if you're a parent, you've done this. Basically what weaponized curiosity is, if somebody says something to you and they want you to do something, or they want to do something, you just get really curious about it. And you start asking them questions. And the questions you ask are ones that will lead them down a trail where eventually they talk themselves out of doing that. Prime example, when my son was young, he used to love watching disaster movies. And he went to this really weird place where he was just super concerned about the Yellowstone caldera. If you don't know what that is, that's a giant volcano that's going to blow up and kill everybody in America. But he was very concerned about it. And it was bad enough that my wife thought he should get mental help. Go see a therapist. Now, mind you, the kid's maybe 8, 9 years old at the time. Well, anyway, the therapist eventually said, well, maybe Dad needs to come in one time. And I rolled my eyes. I was like, oh, God, seriously? So I go in there and I sit there through the thing and I listen to it and I talk to the therapist. And we get out, and so I looked at my son. I'm like, so, what do you want to do about this? The Yellowstone caldera is going to kill us. What do you want to do? And he started listing off a bunch of places we could move, and every time he listed something off, I just countered back with, well, what about, Florida? Well, what about the island that's going to fall into the sea and cause a big tsunami, kill everybody there? Oh, no. Well, what about California? Oh, no, San Andreas Fault. Big earthquake, kill you. And this went on for about 10 minutes, and we were drinking Quick Trip drinks. And he finally takes a great big drink off his soda, and he goes, well, I guess we can't move any place, can we? I was like, no, and eventually you're going to die, so you make the best of it where you can. And we never had another problem with it. I'm not going to say he became well-adjusted, because after all, he's my kid. He's not going to be well-adjusted. But, that was just something he never worried about again. He just never worried about the natural disasters or anything like that. But I like this. I never thought about using it on adults. But I think I'm going to start doing it. You run into people all the time that got struck by the good idea fairy, and they want to implement all this stuff. Well, the thing about the good idea fairy is most of them aren't. So I'm going to start trying to hone this weaponized curiosity into something I can use to keep people from doing one of two things. Either first, doing something that's really dumb and counterproductive and probably a little bit harmful to them, which happens all the time in business, all the time in real life. And the second thing is, thanks, Fancy. That was Fancy. That was an earthquake. That's Fancy shaking her head. But the second thing is keeping people from doing stuff that causes me to have to do a lot more work. Those sound like two pretty lofty goals there, so I'm gonna try to do that. Well, that's it for the first walk of 2026. Hopefully I can do more of these. Kind of miss sharing my thoughts with you guys. Not that I talk about anything really profoundly deep. But okay, so if you like these walks, go back. If you're new to the channel, go back and take a look at some of the old ones. See what you think. Think about subscribing if you enjoy stuff like this. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about weaponized curiosity. Better yet, share when you've done it to somebody successfully. That would be just a hoot to hear. hit the notification bell, and most importantly, go live a life done free. Thanks, Milo.